Tension in Southwest. Tinubu under attack as angry Yoruba youth ignore police stage massive protest. Good morning everyone and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we brought for you this morning. As our headline for this morning says that tension in Southwest. Tinubu under attack as angry Yoruba youth ignore police stage massive protests. It says here that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has once again been subjected to a media attack, this time by angry youths in southwestern Nigeria who were protesting the renowned hardship instead of celebrating the renowned hope he promised. The economic hardship in the country has forced many Nigerians to take to the streets to show their displeasure with the current situation, particularly the policies of the federal government which continue to make life difficult for them. Recently, Kano, Niger and Kogi states are places where angry Nigerians have staged massive protests. However, it was gathered that the youth in Osun State have joined the trend as they occupied major streets in Osogbo and the state capital to demand changes from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The protesters, who wielded placards with inscriptions such as "Change the unfavorable policies, Nigerians are suffering, we can't cope again, and we are humans, stop mistreating the citizens," among others, assembled along MDS Road, Osogbo. Speaking at the protest ground, the chairman of Osun Civil Society Coalition, Mr. Waheed Lawal, said it is unfortunate that the situation in the country has become unbearable for the masses who find it difficult to feed themselves and their relatives due to high cost of foodstuff and other essential commodities. Nigerians deserve the best. They promised us renowned hope, but they are giving us now the renewed hardship. We reject renewed hardship in our lives and in our economy because Nigerians deserve the best, he said. According to him, the recent insecurity in the country, particularly the gruesome murder of some traditional rulers in Ekiti State, shows that the government has failed. Every government that failed to provide security for the lives of the citizen is no longer a government. And what we are saying is simple. We are ready to face the government. This is hardship and we are marathon runners, he said. And that is all we have concerning this headline, which says that tension in Southwest, Tinubu under attack as angry Yoruba youth ignore police, stage massive protest. And as this headline says for us this morning, it says here that tension in Southwest, Tinubu is under attack as angry Yoruba youths ignore the police and stage a massive protest. It says here that the president has been subjected to a media attack. The president is under a media attack. He's being attacked by social media. And this time it is by youths in the southwest, Yoruba youth. Youth. And they were protesting the renowned hardship instead of celebrating the renowned hope he promised. Because when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was being elected into power, he said that he would bring renowned hope to Nigeria. And they are protesting the renowned hardship. That you have not even brought the renowned hope you promised to Nigeria. Only hardship. The youth said that the economic hardship in the country has forced many Nigerians to take to the streets. Because some of all these Nigerians that we are talking about cannot even afford to feed themselves 3 times in a day. Some can't even afford to feed themselves 2 times in a day. Because the price of foodstuff and commodities is very high. Even in states like Kano, Niger, Kogi State, this is where angry Nigerians, this is where a lot of angry Nigerians stage all these protests because that place is very hard for them compared to Lagos State. Even in Russian State, where all the youth joined, they gathered as they occupied major streets in Ochogbo. They occupied the whole state in Ochogbo, the capital of Osun State, and demanded change from the president. They were protesting, demanding change from the president. And according to the report that came that day, they said that the youth commended the rising cost of living and blasted Tinubu for bringing more hardship to the people instead of relieving their pains. They insulted Tinubu for bringing a lot of problems to them instead of releasing their pain. Are you not the president? You're supposed to make things better for us. But what do? You do nothing. They blasted the president for bringing hardship to them. Yes. And they said that speaking on the protesters that were protesting, they said that they wielded placards. They wielded placards with the inscription such as change the unfavorable politics, change the unfavorable politics. Nigerians, we are suffering. We cannot cope again. And we are humans. Stop mistreating citizens. Those are everything they wrote on their cards while protesting, just to try to get the president's attention. Just to try to get the president's attention. Even the chairman of Osun Civil Society Coalition, Mr. Waheed, says it is unfortunate that the situation in the country has become unbearable. It is so unfortunate that the situation in this country is very unbearable because will you blame them? No. Some people cannot afford to buy things to eat. Some people cannot even afford to feed their family. So you will not blame them. He says that Nigerians deserve the best. They promise they promised us renewed hope, but what they are giving us now is renewed hardship. He said that the protester says that Nigerians deserve the best. They promised us renewed hope, but what they are giving us now is renewed hardship. Or what do you guys think? Me, if my own advice for the federal government, I think that the federal government should quickly look into it before this protest can turn into another thing. Yes, and the president should find a quick solution concerning this because a lot of angry youths running around the streets protesting is not something the federal government wants. It's not something the federal government wants. And we all know it's not easy, but the federal government should try to make life easier for those people, even for the whole Nigeria as a whole. What do you guys think? I want you to drop your own comment in the comment section, and don't forget to leave a like on this video.